What happened to all the traditional women out there?
What did he say?
What's the word for that? Rad wives? I want a rad wife. Give me a rad wife.
My love.
I want a patchwork sewing. I can make different types of jams in a jar wife.
My sweet.
I want pickled beets, god darn it.
I fear you have misread. They're called trad wives.
It's not rad wife?
No, that's trad. Trad wife.
That's a lot less cool.
Right, yeah.
Rad wives. I got a rad wife. My wife's rad.
Oh my
I
God.
misread that one. The one with the dresses.
Right, yeah.
It's also what I thought was cotton core, like slave dress. And they said cottage.
Cottage core.
Like cottage cheese.
Right.
I may
yeah.
have hearing issues. I worked on a farm at a young age. We didn't have hearing aids. So anyway, it's insane evolution of spiders. This could either go really good or really bad. We're not sure what direction it is. It's a new guy. It's a new place. This is my wife. She's a rad wife.
Thank you.
Rad wives. Let's go.
Spiders are some of the most diverse and unique predators on Earth. Over 50,000 species of spiders live on our planet today, from big and hairy tarantulas to sleek, deadly widows. Coming in all shapes and sizes, they inhabit nearly every terrestrial ecosystem on the planet, hiding in nooks and crannies, living in burrows, or hanging from elaborate webs of silk. But these unique animals weren't always as abundant and sophisticated as they are today.
Okay.
The evolution of spiders began during the Devonian period.
Ooh.
Around
Are we going to get to see their awkward teenage phase? There's nothing that makes something less scary than their freaking awkward teenage phase.
Okay, let's see if that holds true. The Devonian period, how many million years ago was that?
Wait, where's my notebook? I don't know.
Oh, man.
380 million years ago.
Okay.
In the primitive
How many?
380.
All right.
forests and swamps of what is now North America, there lived a tiny, spider-like arachnid named Attacopus. Crawling along the forest floor, this creature likely fed on other early arthropods.
That thing looks humongous. It looks gigantic.
Such as springtails and mites.
It was little.
Attacopus is one of the oldest known examples of
That's
a
a boulder.
protospider, formerly belonging to the extinct order Urarinaida. It possessed silk-producing spigots connected to glands in their abdomen,
Spigot
representing
is
one of the
crazy.
earliest known examples of silk production in arachnid evolution. Attacopus likely produced protein-based silk in a manner similar to modern spiders, but more primitive, resulting in shapeless mats rather than the precise strands we associate with spiders today.
Oh.
It's unlikely that Attacopus constructed webs. Rather, it used its silk to protect its eggs and reinforce the walls of its burrow. Despite some similarities to modern spiders, Attacopus did not have a fully developed spinneret, so it wasn't technically a spider.
So it's just like
The first
puking
spiders
silk.
did not walk the earth and
Just
I don't know if it was puking or pooping.
diarrhea silk.
Right.
Just spewing.
Yeah.
Just spewing proteins, sticky proteins everywhere.
That reminds me of when I was, I don't know why, but I was reading something and then all these people started talking about when their babies just like had complete and utter blowouts. Like complete, and this one lady was like, yeah, one time, or this one lady was like, my baby would only poop when we took her diaper off. It would just shit everywhere. And she said one time she bent over to pick something up and the baby pooped on her head.
Was there any relevance to the spider video at all with
Well,
any
you
of that
mentioned
story?
diarrhea, and that's just
You
what
just
it
had to
made.
get it out. Let's try to stick to the source material for this one.
My bad.
Can you just maybe stick to insect-based humor for a while?
I could try.
All right. Thank you. Well, thanks for your story, though. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
till the late Carboniferous period.
It was in her hand.
One of the earliest groups of spiders, called
gross.
Mesothelae, emerged in what is now
Talk
Europe
about
and North
Mesothelae.
America over
Sounds like
300 million
mesothelioma.
years ago,
You may
in
be
ancient
entitled
forests full of
compensation.
ferns and club mosses. We know more about these primitive spiders because, despite their ancient origins, Mesothelae are still alive today.
Get the
Over
heck out
100
of here.
species of Mesothelae live in forested regions of Southeast Asia,
Oh,
China,
shit.
and Japan,
Okay.
providing modern scientists with an extraordinary window into the
That's kinda
chronology
cool.
of
That's
spider
actually really
evolution.
cool.
Before spiders ever constructed webs to snare flying insects, Mesothelae used grounded burrows to
Trapdoor
ambush their prey.
spider!
These burrows had special trapdoors that were lined with sensitive strands of silk. Whenever an insect touched one of those strands, the vibrations alerted the spider to burst from its hiding place and claim its dinner.
That's fucking cool.
Passive hunting strategies like these gave primitive spiders a significant advantage. While other predators wasted energy catching agile insects,
They just got to sit,
Mesothelae
just hang
conserved
out.
their energy until the perfect moment to strike. In Mesothelae, we see ancient hunting behaviors, as well as anatomical developments that define modern spiders, like venom. Today, most spiders have venom glands connected to their chelicerae, the appendages that hold their fangs. This venom can then be injected into their prey, coming out through a narrow hole near the tip of their fangs. Early species of Mesothelae may have used similar venom to incapacitate their prey, making it easier to kill bigger targets and drag their bodies underground.
You know, like, it's just such calming music for such a terrible thing. He's just describing just like a horrible experience. La-dee-da, ding.
You know what I think of every time I think of like spiders and their venom and shit? Is I think of Lord of the Rings and that fucking...
Oh, that big,
hold on. I know the spider's name.
Do you?
Why?
Hold
on. Shelob? I think her name is Shelob.
Shelob or Shelop?
Shelob. With a B. Pretty sure her name is Shelob.
Did you talk to the spider or?
No.
Like,
no.
What's going on with you and Shelob?
But I know a lot of Lord of the Rings lore for somebody who has never read Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. There's a guy that does the airplane facts, and then he does Lord of the Ring facts.
Is it the guy who like puts the glasses on upside down when he's talking about Lord of the Rings?
No.
Oh,
it's the guy who's like talking about aircraft parts and then like relates. Oh, this is just like that time that Aragon did the thing.
I'm so sorry. What?
Yeah, he's like an aircraft mechanic, an airplane mechanic, and he'd be like talking about these airplane parts, and then he just like relates it to Lord of the Ring lore.
That's so random.
It's so much fun.
That's so random.
I would do a video on it, but it gets boring pretty quick because like Lord of the Rings is kind of boring, but.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Have you ever read Lord of the Rings?
They will come for us.
Have you ever read Lord of the Rings?
Okay. You know how you're
it's so dense.
You know how you're not supposed to piss off like a couple fandoms, right? You don't piss off Swifties. You don't piss off the Beehive.
They're annoying.
You don't piss off fucking Nicki Minaj stans, right? Don't piss off Lord of the Rings people.
Listen to me, man.
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
It's like reading a Bible, but I only know half the language.
Stop.
But this venom serves a dual purpose. For spiders, venom is a weapon as well as a digestive aid. Spiders cannot consume larger chunks of solid food, so they use special enzymes in their venom, as well as digestive fluids from the gut to liquefy their prey's bodies. This process, known as extraoral digestion, allows spiders to pre-digest their food before sucking down the liquefied
Spiders are the
remains.
real vampires.
As far as we know, Mesothelae were the only genuine spiders during the Carboniferous and Permian periods. But in the years to follow, a cascade of environmental challenges shook up the world's ecosystems, challenging species to adapt and change. The greatest of these challenges came at the end of the Permian period, when a mass extinction event nearly eradicated all life on Earth. This event, known as the Permian Triassic, or PT extinction, annihilated 81% of marine species. And
What?
I didn't want to pause it again because we just paused it, but I was like, oh yeah, it was like 80%. I remember.
This
Also,
Lindsay Nicole thing.
I will be continuing my Lindsay Nicole series. Don't you worry.
When? We're going to be gone for
Mind your business.
All right.
80% of terrestrial vertebrates. Even some groups of insects, which are typically more resistant to extinction, suffered dramatically. In the wake of this extinction event, new ecosystems developed around the world, dominated by opportunistic animals such as Lystrosaurus and Proterosaurus.
Yo, that guy looks
In these ecosystems, spiders filled a variety of niches, making their unique predatory mark. Gradually, spiders in different regions became more specialized, leading to the emergence of new species, including the ancestors of modern-day tarantulas and funnel web spiders.
Funnel webs are cool.
This group of spiders, called mygalomorphs,
We're
are known for their
grosser.
strong legs, large bodies, and downward-pointing fangs. Like Mesothelae, they don't build elaborate webs to catch flying prey. Instead, most mygalomorphs hunt from burrows, building traps and waiting for small animals to stumble into their clutches. While the majority are ambush predators, some mygalomorphs, like tarantulas, are more active hunters, leaving their burrows and using their size and strength to overpower unsuspecting prey. As the Triassic period progressed, the last and most diverse group of spiders emerged on our planet. Known as Uraniomorphs, these remarkable spiders have fully developed spinnerets as well as pincer-like fangs that point diagonally instead of straight down.
I was confused, like when he first said, "Oh, they have their fangs facing straight down." I was like, as opposed to any other direction. I was so confused, but now I feel like a dumbass.
Yeah, you're like, what other directions exist?
Right, like obviously.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody's ever like, right? Like that's not what people are talking about.
Yeah.
Compared to Megalomorphs, Uraniomorphs rely less on their size or strength to overpower their targets. Instead, Uraniomorphs developed highly specialized venom.
But why does it gotta be wiggling? Like, why is that the necessary additive to this movie?
Every time I see stuff like this, I think of The Emperor's New Groove.
What in The Emperor's New Groove?
Because he's like in the jungle, right? He's in the jungle as a llama for the first time. And that freaking fly gets caught in the spider's web. And he goes, help!
Oh my God. Bro, that's a scene
that lives in my head right.
Bro, that's what they're doing here.
Disrupts their prey's nervous system.
We just be brutalizing flies, man. Do you see that syringe fly guy on the internet? He captures flies and he like tortures them in syringes.
Why?
Have you seen it?
No.
And like half the people like don't care. As people in the comments are like, yeah, man, that's what you get for being in my food.
Oh my God.
I know.
Causing paralysis or death.
I was gonna say he's a human being, but he's not.
He's a human being.
Specialized venom that disrupts their prey's nervous system, often causing paralysis or death. With their different anatomical strengths, Uraniomorphs and Megalomorphs were both effective insectivores during the Jurassic period. We think of this as the age of huge and ferocious dinosaurs.
Hell yeah.
But in the shadows of these giant reptiles, spiders were quietly evolving into highly sophisticated invertebrates. However, it wasn't until the late Jurassic, and then more commonly in the early Cretaceous, that Uraniomorphs made their greatest evolutionary leap, constructing the very first complex spider webs. Spiders likely started building complex webs in response to the rapid expansion of flying insects. In the animal kingdom, it's common for predators and prey to evolve side by side. As one group advances, the other group evolves to keep up, driving both species to adapt and innovate.
Funny.
Cretaceous insects were developing more sophisticated wings and better defense mechanisms, making them more resistant to slow, ground-dwelling predators. So spiders adapted by building their webs up in the forest canopy, where insects often flew into their silky traps. With the innovation of complex webs, Uraniomorphs exploited a wider range of niches during the Cretaceous period. Web-building species began adapting the sizes and shapes of their webs to suit different ecosystems and capture different types of prey.
You know, and it's just this kind of evolutionary difference that makes me sad, because we're never going to have spider people. That ship has sailed.
Why would you want spider people?
I mean, it's a protein-based web, right? Like, we were like one evolutionary path away from spinnerets on our palms.
Spider-Man. You just want a bunch of Spider-Mans.
I don't even really like Spider-Man. Not really a big Spider-Man fan. Just saying, we just missed out.
He has like the worst costume.
Yeah, he's got a bad costume and his girlfriends die.
Well, and they're not cute.
Not cute and dead.
Except for MJ.
So are they not cute or are they cute?
Well, when I say MJ, it really just means Zendaya. Zendaya is a very pretty lady.
What about the original from that one, depressed Spider-Man? What's the actress's name?
Like the one that we would know, like as the original, Kirsten Dunst.
There we go. Dead.
Yeah. No, she doesn't die.
Yeah, she does.
No.
She doesn't die?
Does she? It's been a while since I've seen the original.
Not the movie.
Trilogy.
You're talking about in the comic book.
Oh, why would I know the comic book?
The same reason why you would know the spider's name from Lord of the Rings, actually. It's different. The same thing.
It's different.
Oh, okay.
Webs to suit different ecosystems.
No. She doesn't die. They like forget they love each other or something. I don't know. It's kind of a weird storyline.
And capture different types of prey. The first orb weavers constructed wide geometric webs, which hung in the openings between trees. These webs were designed to intercept the flight paths of insects like beetles, wasps, and flies, which often flew unaware into their sticky traps.
Right.
Tangleweb spiders, which include modern species like black widows, filled a different niche. These spiders built their messy,
Messy
irregular
webs.
webs among grasses and
That's
thick
how you know
brush,
they'll kill you.
where they preyed upon crawling insects like ants and other arachnids. Fossils preserved in amber reveal that many Cretaceous spiders were remarkably similar to their modern counterparts. But before they reached the modern era, these spiders would have to overcome yet another life-threatening challenge. At the end of the Mesozoic era, another mass extinction event, called the Cretaceous Paleogene, or KPG extinction, annihilated 75% of plant and animal species, including all non-avian dinosaurs. The impact of this event was nothing short of catastrophic, yet spiders emerged relatively unscathed. In fact, after the KPG extinction, Araneomorphs entered a period of tremendous diversity and specialization.
Oh my God.
As the Cenozoic era began, flowering plants were taking over the world's ecosystems, co-evolving with flying pollinators like bees, butterflies, and beetles. As these populations skyrocketed, spiders adapted new hunting strategies, evolving tricks like camouflage to capture specific kinds of prey. Crab spiders, for example, use their colorful bodies to blend into the petals of flowers, where they wait to ambush unsuspecting pollinators.
Oh my God.
Another example is the bowler spider, which emits pheromones that closely mimic the scent of female moths. These pheromones attract male moths, who follow the scent, thinking they are about to find a mate, only to fly into the bowler spider's trap.
Catfishing.
Many more extraordinary spiders cropped up during the Cenozoic era. Even though they can't fly, spiders developed unique tricks for spreading their lineages far and wide. For example, dwarf spiders and many other species use a dispersal method called ballooning to travel long distances and across bodies of water. Like a balloon at the end of a string, they hang onto loose strands of silk as they're carried away by the wind, sometimes traveling hundreds of kilometers before settling in a faraway land. Despite living almost everywhere on the planet, recent years have not been as kind to some populations of spiders. Human activity has taken a toll on many of the most sensitive species.
Daddy long legs.
For example, a 2020 study in Switzerland found that populations of the European...
I would hope never.
They eat other things, like moths and flies. And now you have a lot of gross flies and nothing to feed off of.
I don't have no flies in my house, so...
That's because we bought a farm-level fly extinction material. That for acres and acres of flies were attracted to their death.
Daddy Longlegs can go do his shit in somebody else's house. I don't need him. Application not desired.
Okay, all right.
For example, a 2020 study in Switzerland found that populations of the European garden spider had dropped to less than 1% of historical levels for the region.
Oh my God.
Deforestation has also destroyed common spider habitats, like rainforests and woodlands, while pesticides have killed many of the insects that spiders normally eat. Nevertheless, many spiders have found ways to survive in human-modified landscapes. In fact, some species are well adapted to urban environments and rarely live anywhere else. The American house spider, for example, from the genus Parasteatoda, lives mostly in the corners of human homes, barns, and sheds, weaving messy cobwebs and feeding on common residential pests, including flies, ants, and smaller cockroaches. Some orb weavers also build their webs around artificial lights, which naturally attract flying insects like moths and mosquitoes.
That's cool.
Because of their remarkable adaptability, spiders remain some of the most abundant and influential predators of all time. Key innovations, including web building and venom specialization, have allowed spiders to exploit countless ecological niches. Some spider populations may be declining, but if evolutionary history has taught us anything, it's that spiders are extraordinarily resilient.
Well, that was pleasant.
Extraordinarily.
I several times were going to pause that to go on more rants about random things, but I figured we should let him finish out.
Right.
Get a complete view of what he was trying to say. But I enjoyed it. It's not as flashy as some of the other informational videos that we do. It's also not as in-depth as some of the other informational videos we do.
Yeah.
So, it's good to have around.
It leaves room, for more in-depth exploration of the subject. It cracked me up because he was like, oh yeah, the spiders diversified and thrived, and it low-key reminded me of how many people were like, yeah, I had a great time during lockdown.
Oh my God.
They were like, COVID was fantastic for me.
The spiders were like, I'm flourishing. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with more stuff.
Bye.